Well, good morning. Hi, friends. Welcome back to Cinema B-Side. We're going to another FYC event today at the Prime Experience up in Beverly Hills. That's 3. We've gone to 3 so far up there. It feels so cool, right? I'm making a coffee. It's early. Well, for me, because I was up late at the Academy Museum. They had a big party last night. So, I'm barely ready. But I am ready. Are you ready? Let's go. Oh, hello, hi there. It's me, Todd. I'm in the studio, and today's sponsor is myself. The best way to support the channel is to subscribe to my Patreon, where not only do you become a member of the community, you get early access to the B-side videos as well as watch-throughs of movies or TV shows we are covering, and other movie reactions and commentaries from a filmmaker's perspective. And if that's out of your budget, no worries, just hit that like button. It really does help out the channel with the algorithm. And of course, subscribe to get the latest videos delivered directly to you. Hit that notification bell to be alerted of the newest uploads, and please share these videos with your friends and family. And now, back to our regularly scheduled program. Today's FYC event is for another Amazon show called Outer Range with Josh Brolin from movies like The Goonies. And he was just Thanos in all the Marvel movies. So I wonder what this show is all about. He's going to be there and he's going to tell us all about it. And for those that are new, I'm sure you're wondering what the heck is an FYC event. FYC stands for your consideration, and what they do is they bring all the Television Academy members who can vote for the Emmys, and they do promotions for the show. So they play an episode of the show that they're submitting for Emmys. They bring out the cast and do a Q&A, and sometimes it's with a host, and sometimes the audience can get up to a microphone and ask questions, all depends. And they do a little after party with like hors d'oeuvres, and you can network and meet new people. It's really fun. And here at the Amazon Prime Experience, they also have fun rooms set up for each of the shows that they're promoting, and they have a theater in the backyard of this giant mansion. It's pretty crazy. Hello.
What's your name again?
Todd.
Todd.
Todd with the
I
silly...
remember you
Because of E.T., yes.
Oh, yeah. Here you go. Perfect.
Thank you.
Have fun.
Thank you. You hear that, E.T.? You're famous now. Here we are, Outer Range, Sunday morning. Alright, we're gonna head into the Outer Range, the Void room here. That was beautiful. This has any significance. Oh my god, look at this. What's going on? What's happening? happy. It's really cool.
Welcome back.
Oh,
Sorry about that. So you've been here for 3 days.
3 days.
3 days, I know.
Wow.
Right. It's welcome back.
Wow, so cool. I've been in there for 3 days, he said.
Hi everybody, thanks for being here. Thanks for joining us for this very strange, very ambitious, and beautifully composed show, Out of Range. We have a really wonderful group of people here to talk today about what you just saw. The whole season is streaming on Prime Video, with as many answers as well as new questions. So don't expect too much there because there's a lot unfolding here. So we'll get into that right now. So I'm going to introduce some cast members, beginning with star Josh Brolin. Next we have Imogen Poots. Tom Pelfrey. Lily Taylor. And last but certainly not least, Tamara Podemski. Hey guys, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for sharing this wild ride with us. Josh, I'll start with you. What about this show brought you back to TV? It's been a couple decades. You told me once that you thought you were done with it for a bit. What about this project?
First of all, thank you for writing that article that springboarded, I don't know what's happened with this show. I mean, you know, we did the show not knowing, obviously, you never know how people are going to react, but people have reacted really very sweetly, very passionately, almost maniacally, and we appreciate it very much. Doing TV, I reached a point that it didn't have to do with what I was doing. I just didn't like the pace, and it was network TV, and it was, you know, it was kind of like being in a factory setting, you know, 22, 26 episodes, and you don't finish one scene, and you run back and do the scene that you didn't finish the next day, but you got 4 more, 5 more, 6 more scenes you have to do, and it just wasn't something that I loved. But this kind of new platform of 8 episodes in 9 years, or however long it took us to film this, is much more my plate. And I like the show. It's a fucking weird show.
It is.
Well, I guess because she's such a unknowable character, and then the potential for that to be sort of too elusive and too enigmatic is difficult. And we've seen a hell of a lot of those kind of female parts, but they sort of don't have the backbone. So I wanted to find that with her and sort of navigate all the different mercurial sort of facets of who she is. But in the first episode, it's sort of it's kind of face value, and I don't think any of us wanted to give away too much at the start. I mean, people always blame me that in fact she sticks around, you know, as the show continues, she sticks around on the ranch. But it's your fault, because you nothing to do with me. I was just doing my thing. So it's all on Royal, you know.
There's some blame to go around, I think, on that particular topic. I know you and Josh did some acting exercises in the lead up to the show. Can you talk a little bit about how you guys got into your unique dynamic, let's say, in the show?
Well, we all actually met. The first time we all met as a cast was at the read-through, and everyone had their kind of masks and their goggles, and no one knew who anybody else was. And the first thing you said, you came over to me, and they were like, "Oh, we just want to introduce you to Josh," and you looked at me and you were like, "Who is it? Who is this?" And that's sort of the initial place you begin before you go on this like 7-month trip together. And then we started doing trust exercises with a stick. We held it between our fingertips. I don't know, did that help?
No.
Spirituality is a big part of the show. It's a big part of storytelling in the West. How did you tap into that in this role?
Well, yeah, she's religious, and I'm not. I'm like spiritual. I don't know what the word is, but I wanted to make sure that that we could all relate to her, because sometimes when someone's playing someone very religious, like a lot of us just can't connect. And so I wanted to make sure it was just like her way of getting through life. Like we all have ways to get through, and she just happened to use the Bible and Jesus. And I guess that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
The series started to take on, the story started to take on its own life. And the elements and the situations that we were in because of COVID and because of being out in the middle of nowhere took on its own life. You know, we would show up on set one day and there would be 2.5 feet of snow. Well, I guess we're not shooting today, right? You know what I mean? We were subservient to what it wanted from us. And then we're doing this show that creates all these questions and you don't have answers. And the great thing, I think, from an actor's point of view, and all these actors, that you could take a scene in a different direction. It would dictate to you where it wanted. So say there was a scene between me and Rhett, you know, at the I think it was episode 7, where I'm trying to confront him and I can't. And Larry Trilling, the director, was saying, try to speak, but don't, he was yelling, try to speak, but you can't speak. You can't speak. Say the words. You can't speak. Say the word. You know what I mean? And that's like movie shit. That's fun. You know, and you start to get into it and it starts to find its own life. And because of that, it starts to morph the show into something else. So the show was very organic in that way. Whatever we were going through, it kind of found its own thing. But what you can look forward to is something a little different, something that creates a lot of questions, something that's very audience involved. And people who I've talked to who are harsh critics have had whole reams of texts about what they thought happened and why it happened. And you just can't wish for anything more. I mean, as opposed to, it was good. It was good.
This is not that show.
Hey, look, they have the ranch letter set up. I just noticed that. Was that here the whole time? Has that been here the whole time? Did we just not just notice that just now from all the other times? I have to go back and look. That's a wrap up here at the Prime Experience in Beverly Hills. I think this is the last time we're going to be here. Soak it all in. The last Prime Experience I'm going to. Tonight we're going to Bridgerton though, at the Netflix theater. I don't even know where that is. A whole new adventure tonight for Bridgerton. So don't forget to like this video. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. And don't forget to subscribe, of course, so you can get more. All right, everyone. I am out of here.